Scholars, welcome to my YouTube channel, Demystify Mathematics for Better Students Achievement. Please kindly like, subscribe, and share. Today, we are looking at angles between lines. Angles between lines. Basically, angles are extent of rotation. They are usually in degrees. They are measured in degrees. If the rotation is clockwise, the angle will be negative. But if the rotation is anti-clockwise, the angle will be positive. For instance, minus 210 degrees is a negative angle. It means that beginning from the north, rotation had gone through 210 degrees clockwise. Here is the north cardinal point. This is 90. This is 180. 210 will be somewhere inside of this place between the south and the west. This is minus 210 degrees, for example. But an angle like plus 150 degrees is clockwise, is anti-clockwise rather. Why? It's a positive angle. It will move from the north anti-clockwise through 150 degrees. It will not get to the south. This is 150 degrees plus 150 degrees. Usually, these angles are between straight lines, as we can see in our figure. Minus 210 degrees is between that straight line and this one. Plus 150 degrees is between this straight line and this one. So angles are usually between straight lines, and there are many types of angles. Today we are going to concentrate on just two of them in this class. The two angles are alternate angles and corresponding angles. Alternate angles. Alternate angles are found in letter N or letter Z. This is a mathematical N. Or this is a mathematical N. The angle between those two lines and this angle between those two lines are alternate angles. If these were A degrees and these were B degrees, A degrees and B degrees will be alternate angles. Alternate angles are usually equal. The same applies to this line. This angle, say for example C degrees, and this angle, say for example D degrees, are alternate angles and they are equal. Why? They are angles found in the mathematical end. You can also find them in mathematical Z. This is mathematical Z. This is also mathematical Z. This angle here is alternate to this angle. If this is S degrees and that is Y degrees, both of them will be alternate and so they are equal. If this angle were E degrees and this were F degrees, because there are two angles in the mathematical Z, both of them are alternate. Therefore, we are saying A degrees is equal to B degrees. We are saying C degrees is equal to D degrees. We are saying S degrees is equal to Y degrees. Finally, we are saying E degrees is equal to F degrees. What's the common denominator? Why are they equal? All of them are alternate angles. They are angles in the mathematical letter N or the mathematical letter Z. But please note something. In the mathematical letter N, there must be arrowhead on this line, there must be arrowhead on this line. In fact, the same number of arrowheads. There must be arrowhead on this line, there must be arrowhead on this line. The arrowheads are indicative of the fact that the lines are parallel. No matter how long we draw them, they will never meet. Just as a reminder, alternate angles are equal. Please don't forget to like the videos, don't forget to share them, and don't forget to comment. Your comments will usually be invaluable for further revisions and further exercises. Let's take an example. Solve for x in this figure. The figure is a mathematical letter Z. Therefore, this angle s plus 10 will be equal to this angle 2s minus 20. Good. Since we have a mathematical letter Z, it follows that s plus 10 degrees will be equal to 2s minus 20 degrees. What's the reason? Both angles are alternate angles. Usually we are required to write it beside it. Alternate angles. What we are going to do next is arithmetical. Collection of like terms. So we are having s degrees plus 10 degrees equal to 2s degrees minus 20 degrees. That will give us 10 degrees, bring minus 20 degrees to the left, it becomes plus 20 degrees. Don't forget, the negative sign changes to positive when it crosses the sign of equality. Equal to 2s degrees minus s degrees. Why? the positive s degrees is crossing the sign of equality. So the positivity changes to negativity. 10 degrees plus 20 degrees is 30 degrees. 2s degrees minus s degrees is s degrees. It follows therefore that s degrees is equal to 30 degrees. So in that diagram, s degrees is going to be equal to 30 degrees. Let's take yet another one. In that mathematical end, we are solving for f, where 3f degrees is alternate to 60 degrees. So both of them being alternate angles will be equal. It means that as part of our solution, we are simply going to say 3f degrees is equal to 60 degrees. What's our reason? Don't forget, you must attach the reason. Alternate angles. Angles found in the mathematical letter N or mathematical letter Z. So when we have 3f equal to 60 degrees, 3 is a coefficient to f. In mathematics, we usually divide both sides by coefficient. So it becomes 3f degrees over 3 is equal to 60 degrees over 3. The 3 will cancel 3, leaving us with f. 60 divided by 3 is 20 degrees. Therefore, in this diagram, f is equal to 20 degrees. Don't forget to drop your comment, click the like button, and then we'll be indebted if you could subscribe. You will play with the following as class work. You may practice with those two to measure how far you have understood the concept. Let us quickly look at the second type of angles. Don't forget that we agreed that in this lesson we'll be looking at alternate angles and corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are found in mathematical letter F. As it were, this is F in the English language. But as far as mathematics is concerned, F may be something like this. In fact, in mathematics, this is an F. So the angles that you find in letter F are corresponding angles. Where are the angles? This angle is corresponding to this angle and is therefore equal to it. This angle is corresponding to this angle and is therefore equal to it. If we decide to extend this line, this angle over here will be corresponding to this angle and will therefore be equal to it. So for example, if here is x degrees, this angle here will also be x degrees, both being corresponding angles. If this is y degrees, automatically this will be y degrees, both being corresponding angles. It follows therefore that if this is a degrees, this will be a degrees. Both of them are corresponding angles. Then this typical mathematical letter F, this angle corresponds to this angle. So it is therefore equal to it. If this is u degrees, this will also be u degrees. Then this angle is corresponding to this angle and is therefore equal to it. So if this is double u degrees, this will also be double u degrees. Why? They are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are equal. In mathematics, they are found in letter F. Let's take a few examples to drive home the point. So example 1 would be solve for a degrees in this figure. Here is our answer. If this angle is a degrees, it is corresponding to this one. So it's automatic, this will also be a degrees. Then in mathematics, this angle and that one are on this straight line. So their sum will be 180 degrees. 8 degrees plus 110 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Both are angles on this straight line at this point. Don't forget that every first line must have a reason. Sum of angles on a straight line. So the rest is arithmetic. 110 degrees is a like 10 to 180 degrees. So we could collect them to get 8 degrees equal to 180 degrees minus 110 degrees. Why? Plus 110 has crossed the equality sign. The positive sign will change to negative. 180 minus 110 is 70 degrees. It means that in this figure, the original figure, 8 degrees is equal to 70 degrees. We'll take yet another example before the next classwork. Here, we'll be looking at what is the size of y degrees in our diagram would look like this. Here we have y plus 15 degrees. Over here we have 45 degrees minus y degrees. This figure is a typical mathematical letter F. So it means that the angle 45 degrees minus y degrees is corresponding to y degrees plus 15 degrees. Both of them will be equal. Y degrees plus 15 degrees is equal to 45 degrees minus y degrees. Corresponding angles. So if we collect like terms, we are going to have y degrees plus y degrees. This minus y degrees has crossed the sign of equality to the left. The negative changes to positive, equal to plus 45 degrees. If plus 15 crosses, it becomes minus 15. Y degrees plus y degrees is 2y degrees. 45 degrees minus 15 degrees is 30 degrees. So there's a coefficient. The coefficient is the constant number attached to y degrees. It is 2. Don't forget that we normally divide both sides using coefficient. So we divide both sides by 2. 2 will cancel 2, leaving us with y degrees. 30 degrees divided by 2 is 15 degrees. So in this second figure, y is equal to 15 degrees. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Kindly play with this one as classwork and drop your response to it in the comment section. Solve for W in this is the first, the second one, don't forget to drop your responses to it in the comment section. We would like to see your comment. We would want you to share our videos, and ultimately we beg of you to please subscribe. More videos will be coming in the next class. Thank you.